Welcome. Judith.
Hi, Meike.
Hi.
I was so inspired or felt my passion of really wanting to go deeper with embodiment. And we spoke about this the last time.
Mm.
And I love to download you even more, just to get this handled. And at the same time, I had a session yesterday with Sylvie, and there was such an idea in the system that I should go out. Very strange, because actually my whole life is, how can I be better in the body? How can I come in the body? Mm. But the opposite somewhere in the system was happening. Mm. Yeah. Mm. So,
maybe there's no right or wrong way.
No. Yeah, I don't know, but it is interesting. And yet, last session really inspired me, because this is what I want. This is what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's for everyone different. Or it could be for everyone different, What I've noticed is that for a lot of us, lots of aspects of us are dissociated.
Yeah.
And that always comes with a sense of anxiety and a sense of fear and lostness, and all those strange sensations and feelings and emotions. It goes hand in hand. So for some of us, it's like those pathways are so familiar, but it is not really what is meant with spirituality. I mean, we've spoken about that so many times, but it's always good to speak again.
And I know what you speak also. This system has a high level, a quick level of anxiety.
Yes.
So I know, yeah.
Yeah. And what I've found out just for myself, what I've experienced is that the more the body is included, it's not identifying as the body. We know we can't really define ourselves. We can't really say what we are, who we are. It's very, very difficult. The mind can't grasp that. But what I've noticed is, if there's anything in this experience that is not included, there will be suffering. But that's just my personal experience. So, everyone has to find out for themselves. So for some, it might be, you become a nun or a monk, and you go just for a different path, which is very, very clearly described quite often. It's, the Buddhists, for example, they have scripts for that, where you follow exactly instructions how to actually leave the body behind and go into other realms. But even there is always that, as long as the body is alive, coming back and then integrate all those aspects that have been explored. And we got to go, for most of us, we got to go slowly with that, because it's full on. It's full on this when something disconnects. It's so, I have no clue why, but somehow my body or my system has learned to go the other way. We've spoken about that so many times.
Yeah.
It's just nice to express it again. It's like that, using the physicality, the material world experience, to go deep in, and it's just amazing what happens out of that. And that is, another exploration that everyone has to do for themselves.
Yes. But having had the taste of that,
Yes.
then you know this is the direction.
Yes.
There's no
Yeah.
doubt this is the
Yes.
direction. You
Yes.
know?
Exactly.
So that makes
Yeah.
that keeps
Yeah.
it going and keeps it inspired because
Yes.
it has tasted something of that.
Yes,
And
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Same for my system. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, it's how deep it can go in, even though that is
Yeah.
not the right wording, you know, but that's how it seems. It seems like that's the way.
Yeah, this
And
embodiment. Yeah.
yes, including everything, not leaving anything out. It's quite something. I mean, it's what they always talk about is here and now. It's presence. It's embodied presence. Without the body is even not possible to experience, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So let's see how we can, if we can include it
Yeah.
as much as possible.
Yeah.
I guess it's also an open end.
Yeah.
But it gives, and I know you know that, it gives a sense of solidity, even though there's a knowing that nothing is solid, but there is just that anchor, huh? There is
Yeah.
just something that is so solid right here, right now. And I mean, the mind tries to explain it. It's solid and it's not, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's undescribable.
Yeah, but the felt sense is then so tangible. Huh? It is
Yes.
just
Yeah,
the
here.
simplicity of here. Yeah.
Mm.
That makes it so. Yeah, actually, that is exquisite. One that
Yes,
sense
that's
is
exquisite.
just here.
Yeah, yeah, no wavering,
Yeah.
nowhere else, just here. No,
Yeah.
no escape, no running away, no, just here, just here, just here. Yeah.
Oh, I love you speaking. It's just
Touches
yeah,
that.
it touches that. Yeah,
Mm.
immediately actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gives a smile, gives a
Yeah,
smile, and it's just
yeah.
ah,
Our systems so know that, huh, Judith? There's
ah,
immediately
ah,
that resonance. Mm.
ah,
Yeah. It's beautiful to feel. The appearance, it's even appearance. It's like, somebody there. Yeah, and it's even, these words are so strange to say it, but
yeah,
it's just like that. Wow, there's somebody there.
yes,
Oh, it's
ah,
resonance. There is exchange. There is flow. Nothing more beautiful than that. Nothing more beautiful. Mm.
and also the satisfaction from that. Oh man, it's so.
Fulfilling.
Oh, it
Mm.
is so fulfilling. Now I get goosebumps over my legs when I speak that
Oh, oh,
because it's
yum.
so fulfilling. It's so like oh, oh yeah, oh, it is
Yes.
possible. Yes, it is possible.
And the
And
body
really,
loves it.
oh,
The
oh,
body loves it.
oh, it's amazing. It loves it so much.
Yes, loves it. Mm. Mm.
It's so interesting that it's it keeps on hearing like it's always new and it can hear it thousands and thousands times.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
also strange. It's never
Yeah.
boring. Well, you would say,
Yeah.
I know that I've heard it so many times, but
Mm. No, it's brand new.
it's
Yeah.
brand new. And it always wants to hear it more and
Yeah.
again and again. It's also it's
Yes.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and that's also so beautiful, because if there is that here-ness, every moment is fresh.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's like, it's
Yeah,
not jaded. It's not
strange,
busy
eh?
with
Yeah.
past, or it's not busy with future. Or no, it's right here. So,
Yeah.
and then the next moment, and then the
Oh,
next.
oh,
Wow! It's the freshness
yeah,
is there.
yeah,
It's mm,
yeah. Most interesting, yeah, to be
most interesting.
most interesting.
Life at its best.
Yeah.
Mm. It
And
also
then,
feels like that, doesn't it?
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
everything comes alive.
yeah,
It's like, mm, mm, mm. Saliva glands are
yeah, yeah.
doing their job, and everything is juicy.
Juicy.
It's
Yeah.
mm, mm,
Ah, amazing. Yeah. And the beauty is then the path is very clear.
yes,
There is for me absolutely it's not about going somewhere, it's just this is the path here.
yes, yeah.
That is then very simple and very clear.
Very simple and
That's the
very clear.
passion. This is what it needs, this is what it likes, this is what it wants. Being
Yeah,
connected,
yeah,
being here,
yeah.
free.
Right here, right now. Yes, yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so nice, so fulfilling.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Feels so healthy, so natural and healthy,
Yeah.
and yeah, good, good,
Yeah.
good. Mm. Like this is how it should be, or
Yeah.
this is it. This is it.
This
Yeah.
is it.
Yeah. Mm. Mm.
And then gratefulness comes.
Oh, it's just
Grateful,
overflowing.
great, great.
Gratefulness, yes. Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
There's also that giver and receiver disappear, huh? It's that, it flows over and it comes back, and it flows over. Where does it start? Where does it end? No clue. It's just that. Oh, mm. Overflow, feeding itself.
Mm. Mm.
And it does it by itself, huh? Isn't it just
Mm.
this? Isn't it? There's no, you couldn't say that you're doing anything, isn't it? It's not
Mm.
really, yeah.
Yeah. Mysterious, mysterious.
Mysterious.
Oh,
Yeah.
ah.
There's also that other aspect, the thinking slows down right there.
Oh, amazing.
Mm.
That's really my experience.
Mm. I can see.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
When the body is included,
Mm.
mind
Yeah.
get rest.
Yes. Yeah. Mm. And its clarity is there. Path opens up right in front of you. Mm. Simple, simple and profound.
Yeah, really. It's an amazing combination.
Yes, it's an amazing combination.
Yeah, a total paradox, but it exists.
Yes. Mm.
Simple and profound.
Mm.
Most profound, actually. This is the pearl. This is really the diamond.
Mm.
Ah, thank you so much again and
Oh,
again and again and again.
thank you. Again and again and again.
Oh,
Mm.
oh. Thank you all.
Eva, oh, nice to have you here.
Yes, it was unexpected.
Unexpected. Mm.
Yeah. So nice to, yeah. The cats, they're breaking like the whole place down.
Mm.
Here they're jumping around. Oh, it's so nice to just because so many things are coming up. I think also, of course, maybe because of our sitting together and this intensified feelings of doubt.
Ah, good, good. And you're learning to turn your back towards the doubt?
Yeah, I'm really trying. It's
Yeah,
such a strong pull. I start to recognize actually how much that happens all the time in this doubt.
very good. Very good,
So
Eva.
it's very valuable because
Yeah.
I can feel how much that affects me. Like I go back and forth in this, and I think it's almost like a feeling inside, which then wants to, and then it's just a sensation, and that sensation makes me go into this mind fuck
Yeah,
of the doubt.
far out.
Yeah. And the
Mm.
sensation is related to, well, I think it's always something else.
Mm.
Now, of course, because it's with Max is the topic, but
Mm.
otherwise it would be maybe about something else.
Yeah,
Something,
yeah.
a sensation about something is not okay. There's not something is wrong. Yeah.
Yes. Super cool seeing. Fantastic.
And obviously, the sensation is, I think I experience it as uncomfortable. It feels like something is wrong. Right? I feel it,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying just to be with this sensation.
So
Yeah.
let's see, I mean, wherever those sensations come from, huh? You know, what I've been learning, and I'm still learning, when are these strong sensations in the body that then have a strange meaning, you know, with all the stuff you just explained before. So now you see how it's working. And now see if you can be, you don't need to go into those sensations. Now you take care about your body. For the first time, see, now you moved, for example. You
Yeah,
moved
I
to it.
needed to let the cat in, the
Yeah.
mom cat. But yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But, you know, even that, what it
yeah,
did, somehow your system took attention off the sensation and went and let the mother cat in or whatever you did.
yeah,
Maybe you weren't so aware about it, but that's what you did to get away
yeah,
from that sensation. So sometimes it is very, very healthy to take your body out of a circumstance so that it doesn't have to sit in those sensations. It's like, you know, the image that I'm always getting is a mother with her baby. You know, the baby can't do it itself yet. If there's discomfort, be it digestion or whatever it is, you know, there is that connection between mother and child if it's healthy, let's say it like that. And then the mother will take that child out of that situation where it is, and it starts rocking it, or it's just walking around, or it gives it a bit to drink, or in a different position, or so that it finds comfort again. So that is something you've got to do now yourself. When these sensations come, you recognize, whew, there's something going on in the body. You don't know where it's coming from, but you taking care about the body and taking it out of the situation. It's like, maybe it's to go to the sink and wash your hands with cold water, or wash your face, or jump up and down. I mean, I'm giving you examples that I have been using from my system. You have to find what it is that your system needs to get out of those sensations.
yeah. So it's actually because what up till now I've been doing is trying with my head to find a solution for the sensations.
Yeah.
And this is, yeah, it's just like I don't have to solve the sensation.
No,
I
no,
don't have to do
no, that's
anything
over.
with it. I just
You take care.
yeah, because for, yeah, and is this sensation I don't have to know where it's coming from or have to fix the kind of the root or something. I just yeah,
You
I
take
don't have
care.
to
It's maybe, you know, who knows, but maybe it is that your system wasn't looked after with certain sensations, you know, where another actually should have taken care. Maybe it was was alone and was sitting with those sensations for just by itself.
yeah, because the idea that exists then in my body is about um okay, these sensations, they tell me something. They tell me that
That's the
I need to
mind.
do something. Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
mind. That's the mind. And it is true. You need to do something. You need to take care.
yeah.
If any animal does that, you know, they sit for a while somewhere, and then all of a sudden they get up, they move 5 steps and sit down somewhere else. And I'm always just like,
But
why did,
sometimes it feels like I cannot get away from it because I'm taking it with me or something. Like it's just this feeling inside.
okay. So, okay. So you've got to come from a place of clarity. Hmm. Yeah. You gotta come from a place of separating you, who you are, and the sensation. So if the movement comes from within the sensation, then it just runs around and tries to bite its own tail.
And it's still trying to get rid of the sensation.
Yes, yes, exactly.
And there's no, yeah, because it's just
There's no
about,
way.
no, and it's still about this really strong belief about there's something wrong, I need to fix something.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
trying to find something in the environment. Okay, this is the cause,
yeah,
and then if I arrange that, then it's gone. But I don't need to do any of that. I can just recognize it's just a
yeah.
sensation. It's not a sign of something is wrong. It's just not, it's nothing basically. Yeah.
It's yeah, you can't say that it's nothing because that's not true. It's a strong sensation. It's a sensation. It's that strong that it nearly takes you out of your balance. It does take you out of your balance. It's such a strong sensation. It takes you out of the balance. So you can't say it's nothing. It is a sensation, but you have to treat that sensation as a baby. You have to find where you become the mother to that sensation and you take care.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm using images, you know, and maybe it makes sense. It's not
Yeah.
that you go into that sensations, but you identify, whoa, this is sensation. This is a very, very, very strong sensation. And it's very hard for me to be present here. It's very hard, but I can see it is just a sensation. And I am here and the sensation is here. So now it's like maybe you have to rub your body, maybe you have to jump up and down. Maybe it's fresh air, maybe it's a shower. You take care about that baby. That sensation is a baby. Treat it as a newborn. So what do you do when you have a screaming baby?
Yeah. And it's, yeah, and that's all. It is physical. It's not because that is the thing. The solution is not in the mind. Yeah, it's just a physical.
It's a physical, yes, and it needs attention. It
Is the
is a
solution never
physical
in the mind?
with sensations, mostly not. You know, the mind can
Because
be used.
otherwise, it is this exactly. It's this doubt, this
Yeah, the doubt is
thinking,
confused.
like this.
Yeah,
Exactly, that's never the solution because otherwise you don't, like yesterday we spoke. There is no. We don't. I don't even have to think so much. You just know, kind of.
exactly. You know, and there again, you know, if physicality is included, but you can see in this case, it's very, very difficult to include physicality because the sensation is so strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got to be very kind with yourself there. So if the sensations are so strong, it's like mind gets activated and it tries to get away, you
Oh,
know?
it's like so strong. It goes into this spin. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it's nearly like a blackout.
Yeah.
It's like you're not really fully here anymore. It's
No,
confusion
takes
is,
over. Yeah.
it takes over. Yeah. So now you slowly but surely approaching and treating that sensation as a baby. It's like, okay, my little baby, how can
Such a
I?
relief actually that there doesn't have to do. Yeah. Yeah. That that there doesn't have to be a solution in kind of, because then
No,
obviously also because then it goes, it's like this from jumps from one thing to the other all the time because yeah,
yeah.
it's very
So
unstable.
it's very unstable and it is a kind of dissociation, which is healthy because that's the system didn't know what else to do with that. If it's so uncomfortable,
It's also a
you know,
distraction. Yeah.
yes, it's a
Yeah.
distraction. So it's a healthy distraction. It just doesn't work long, you know, it keeps it in place.
Ja. Nee, dank je.
So it's very, very lucky that you're coming now to a place where you can so clearly see what's actually happening in your system. And so you're slowly and surely starting to mother those sensations that have never seen presence, that have never perceived embodied presence. Yeah, it's nice. Taking a
Yeah,
breath.
this feels really,
Yeah. Mm.
yeah, it feels so good. Yeah, it
Yeah.
hits home.
It softens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, all these so strong sensations, they long and wait since forever that pure presence. I mean, I call it again, I call it embodied presence, warm presence shows up. It's like where they just can be. They don't have to change. They don't get fixed. We're not getting to get rid of. It's just, I'm here. I see you. I see you. I feel you. I'm here. It's absolutely amazing what happens when that space opens up. I mean, we see that when we come together, you know, when we come together, where there's that field where nothing has to be different. And then it
And it could
falls.
also be, for example, what I did now, it was like raising my hands and sitting with you.
Yeah,
Yeah. If but yeah, I don't know. I don't need to know what it is. Just something in that moment that I take care as a,
exactly. The
yeah.
reach. It's a
Yeah.
reach, which is also absolutely amazing, you know, because it's very hard for us to reach out when those sensations are so strong. We don't know where to go with all that.
Yeah.
Also, you know, very often we get advice to fix and change and work on things rather.
Yeah, because then it goes in the
Yeah,
story, of course. And then if you come into with the story, with the mind story, then it goes into what is the right decision or something. Yeah. And
exactly.
yeah.
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 Yeah. Or there's something wrong and it's this, so you identify it and then you have to work on it.
Yeah.
And as far as my experience goes, that that doesn't work. You can fix with the mind, you know, if you have a cut in your skin, or you know, then it's like, oh, what do I do? Oh, okay, I clean it out, and maybe I need some stitches, and you know,
But
put
even
something
then, there's not
around.
so much thinking in that sense of it just,
Oh, yeah,
yeah. So I wonder what whenever there's thinking needed. But yeah, that's also, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, most of our thinking is confused,
Yeah.
and that is definitely not needed.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, it was what a relief also because it feels very heavy, of course, to having to make then all these decisions and yeah.
yeah. No, you just take care. If it's possible, you take care. You mother that sensation in a way, okay, I'm here. I'm here. I hold your hand. Don't know what to do, not really, but I'm here. You're not alone with this. You know, sometimes you have to walk with the baby and you can't do much, but you can offer your presence. It's like, wow, it's huge when there's someone with you holding your hand with whatever you have to go through, as if you are isolated by yourself. That's the difference, isn't it? Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. So I would say it's fantastic what's happening, Eva. It's
Yeah.
really beautiful.
Yeah, it's really yeah, I'm very grateful because yeah, I come in touch with something that's been playing for
Ever.
yeah.
Mm.
Thank you so much.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Andrea.
Hello.
Hello.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow, I have this visual phenomenon that pictures changing like
Far out. Mm.
Mm. I just felt yeah, there's so much appreciation, and Wednesday's meeting left such a beautiful flavor inside of my cells.
Mm. So happy to hear.
Yeah. And I very much relate to what Eva said, that it's, I mean, it's layer after layer, but somehow it feels like, wow, it's really approaching the core contraction.
Mm. Mm.
And no more like pointing outwards and
Mm.
looking outwards, seeking outwards.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
And there was such an encouragement in your inquiry or in the whole meeting to really not to go away from whatever is there.
Yeah.
I mean, to move,
Yeah.
but not wanting it to be to go away, or to ignoring it and
Yes.
distracting in the
Yeah.
familiar way,
Yeah.
which makes it even worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I loved, and I became really curious. I mean, I have tasted it, but I became really curious to explore it together. What you said about this giving in,
Mm.
and the cell in the cell, and
it is, you know, how I experience it. It is like a sweet surrender that happens effortlessly. It's so nice. Thanks. I know you know what I mean. Yeah. It's that, you know, you don't know what happens first. Is it the surrender, or is there a little effort in there? But you just know when it opens into the, oh, okay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. It makes you so vulnerable, so tender in a way, that as if something gives in to itself. And yeah, I always experience it as a sweet, sweet surrender. Totally naked, totally naked. Exactly like this. You're so beautiful. Mm.
what picture came up that for me, I mean, life is so rich. I'm this just being with this thing, with this me here is so wow. What a journey.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah. Mm. Mm. When this sweet surrender, this effortless surrender kicks in, it's also how I experience it, is as absolute kindness towards itself. It's I don't know, you know, words are always so tricky here, but it's as if that facet of ego, or you know, that which always knows and tries to control everything and keep it in place, when that crumbles, it's just that kindness. Oh my God, I didn't see I didn't see you. I didn't see you. I was so full of ideas about you that I missed seeing you for the sweetness that you are. Mm.
What I found these last days, that at the core, this core contraction seems to be about this impression that as it was young or even in formerly lives, if it would have expressed as itself, it would have been killed.
Yeah.
And this is really at the core of it. And this adult self always just try to protect that this is not gonna happen. And
Yeah.
And still, and I can see how it delegates, like, or this or as it has, like, this expression, like, and the seeing, even though it sounds probably clumsy, it's huge.
Oh, it's absolutely huge. It's mind-blowingly huge. Yeah. See, and with that, I feel the kindness coming in again.
Yes, and towards myself,
Yes.
and towards everything.
Everything, yes. And you can see it starts here. It's like if that kindness is not coming from here, from the core of here, it can't really be kind anywhere, isn't it? It's like it's a controlled kindness in a certain way. So, oh, but when it sees here what you just shared, phew, it's like, ah, an iron curtain or something that just
Yeah, I had the image of a veil, like, oh,
yes.
iron curtain is better. Yes.
Yes. It's
And
just
fully covering the whole thing here, like,
yes. Yeah.
in a way, even though, I mean, you know that I'm quite an alive being, I got
Absolutely.
such a taste of how it limited my expression.
Oh, oh, how beautiful.
Mm.
Mm.
And my recognition of unity consciousness. I mean,
Mm.
it always felt like such a struggle because even the smallest things could activate the nervous system
Yes.
on this behalf. Like,
Mm. Yeah.
and I'm not saying that it's not gonna do it anymore, but the seeing
No,
that's like feels like so wow.
you know, we never know what wants to show itself next. And there's also, you know, so many aspects of you. There's so millions, trillions of aspects of us in a way. So this is just one aspect. That's not, you know, it plays out maybe, or now it just shows itself. But I mean, my gosh, you could show us all the other aspects of you too, you know. It's just one aspect. We are, I mean, we are multiverses. We are so big, aren't we? I mean, it's like, phew, we're not just one little contraction. We're not just one little, we're so big. We're so big. It's just very, very lucky when these aspects come into life that have been sitting there for so long somewhere. It's like, gosh, and then all of a sudden, whew, I'm getting goosebumps all over. It's like they invite themselves, oh, okay, it's my time now. It's my time to let that curtain down. Oh, you know, it might be forever that we play like this. So what?
But and in this case, big mind became really attractive to me. When I taste this, it's just beauty. It really gives me a sense how humanity, how this existence, how this could feel. And yeah.
Oh, it touches my heart deeply, Andrea. So happy to hear this. You know, and I would even go further. It's like this is how it's just the beginning of how it should be. This is why we're here. For this, and it's coming now. It's finally coming into life. We know it. We know it. And you know, you understand what I'm saying. It's like, yeah.
And one lifetime is quite a small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's quite a small amount of time, and
Yeah. Yes. And how lucky to see so clearly what we are here for. The possibility of how we can live, how we can walk in beauty on this planet, on this spaceship here, our spaceship. Oh my God.
such a big difference.
Oh man, shoo.
And as you said, I mean, I find it really beautiful that this is how your being speaks it, like look, watch the videos, like study it, like follow, like, so somehow it feels like, for me as a woman, as a more empowering movement. Like,
Oh,
even though I'm not doing anything, I'm just opening myself up for it.
yes, exactly. Yeah. And it is natural, huh? It's just something as if something knows this is really interesting to our systems. And let's cultivate it. So that's why let's watch it again and again. So every time our system learns. Very empowering.
And what you said on Wednesday, like 24/7, even
Yes.
that, like, it's such a huge encouragement that it is like this. It is like this.
Yes, it is like that.
I mean, there's like this, wow, it's not a burden, it's a gift.
Exactly. Exactly, Andrea. This is what we are here for. That's why we are here at this time on the planet. It's so clear to me. I mean, I've been waiting for this my whole life. What the heck? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then, it's so funny, astrologers and other seers, and they would always tell me, oh, your time is still coming. What the heck? When? You know? And now I know what they've been talking about. It's like, this is it. This is what I'm here for. Yeah. And it is us, obviously. Otherwise it was, you know, we wouldn't hang out together.
Yeah.
It is us. It's us.
And on a very practical level, I mean, I'm doing this open floor work. I'm not sure if I shared it before. And I started holding sessions in the city in Hamburg. And
like open floor dance?
yes, yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes,
I'm going there always.
Yes, I'm becoming an open floor teacher, and I love this approach.
Fantastic.
It's like the one that mostly matches with me.
Yeah, fantastic.
And it's so inspiring to see you with this field here. Like, you're not like advertising yourself, it's just a natural movement. And for me, I feel such huge expectations in the conscious field here in Hamburg. And I'm not really I'm not, you know, what I bring is simple, and people are resonating or not. And it's
Exactly.
not that I have to sell anything, that I want to earn money with it, or it's just the magnetism is there or it's not there.
Absolutely. And you actually, what you are doing is you're sharing the gift that you are, Andrea. And it resonates with others or it doesn't. But you're sharing the gift that you are. That is wonderful.
And it touches even more aspects of the ego and the super ego. Like,
and you see it.
Yes, and I see it, and
you see it, and you see it.
Become moldable with it, and it's like what took me a week to regulate.
Yeah.
It's like a half an hour now, or maybe there are some ripples for a few days, and then
far out. There you can see. Gosh, and that's the gift you're bringing into the open floor. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, maybe enough for now. It's just so beautiful to share in a free way.
And important. There again, you know, everything you've shared has been a gift, because it inspires each of us, so that we can share the gift that we are too.
Absolutely. I mean, what this triggers now is like, and I'm so clear, I have such a clear vector with I'm not gonna, I'm just, it's just doing it its way.
Exactly. Yeah.
And because there came requests like, are you doing it like them? Are you doing it like authentic love dance? And can I compare it with that? And I said no. And one woman asked very many questions, and at one point I said, hey, you know what? I honor your questions, but I don't have the answers for you. It's in a way, I'm offering like diving into the mystery together and not having answers for you. And but it's interesting how it refines, like
absolutely, yes. Yeah.
And it's cool because here I am. This really feels like, okay, now I'm woo. Okay.
Ongoing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I open the space for someone else, and thank you so much.
Thanks for sharing. Sylvie.
Hi, Meike.
Hello.
Hello. Would also love to download from you again with the
Okay, let's
anchoring.
download.
Anchor me.
Okay, feet on the ground, bum on the chair.
I'm sitting on my bed right now.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, you know, but that is really the most simplest way, you know, of embodiment, anchor, just really getting a felt sense of this body, the body that you call Sylvie.
Yeah.
Sylvie and baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the felt sense of this, however, you know, yeah, exactly. You know, if it's stroking your arm or stroking your cheeks or just, wow, feeling that life in your belly or whatever it is that brings you right here. That's the anchoring, actually. That's the beginning.
it brings an emotion.
Beautiful. What kind of emotion comes?
Yeah, because when I dive deeper into that, and in this moment, yeah, there's so much clarity and nothingness and just existence, and yeah, it brings emotion.
Oh, how
Oh,
wonderful.
yeah,
See, it brings you right here.
yeah,
Yes,
directly.
yes, directly. Yeah, that's the pathway. It's really that being here, not going anywhere, not having an idea of space or anything that you can describe after, but it
Yeah.
is
Uh-huh.
here. Just, your belly must be huge by now.
Yeah, I'm exploding.
Ah, oh my gosh, 2 more weeks? Oh, how many?
Yeah, but this night I had a lot of contractions. It's practicing. My body thinks it has to do a labor thing in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
It doesn't
okay.
know it's gonna
Gonna
maybe
do
it's
it.
gonna do a C-section, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Sorry. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
But so again, the pathway is inclusion, as
yeah,
including as much as possible and really using hands for that can be very, very helpful, can be very helpful. Oh my gosh, you can take a feather and go on your skin, for example. Whoo, like so that you get a different feel, I don't know, I have a
yeah.
little cross here or something. So, ooh, ooh, brings me right here, right here. Very, very clear. So, woof.
I also have the feeling of like how do you say that? Like a birthing canal or vessel?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, which is also true in a certain way. I mean, we're kind of somehow our systems are birthing constantly. Old cells just go, new cells are built constantly. So in a way, there is a birthing going on all the time. And then there's that which notices all of it, which we can't really talk about. Because it's not really an observer, but it observes at the same time, but it is not from this realm somehow. We can't really describe, isn't it? We can't really, but it is right here, right now.
Yeah, it feels also so double because you're looking from this
Yeah,
and from such deep present moments
yes,
when you have the feeling there's nothing and everything at the same time.
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. And both, when it's balanced, it's like this. When the everything and the nothing at the same time. It's like, phew, so there it's birthing itself constantly, and you would not be able to say, yeah, anything about it. but it is breathing.
Yeah, it's also double with the feeling of having the feeling that there is something, because it feels like there's nothing,
Yeah,
and it feels like existence, but in the same time I see my bed and my stuff and
yeah.
my mess.
Yeah, yes. Mhm. All of it at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a deeper surrendering into that feeling. Yeah.
And it feels embodied.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, anchored or whatever we want to call it. It's not lost.
Yeah.
It doesn't
No.
feel lost. Yeah. It's more like, okay, take me, do with me what you want me to do. Show me, I'm here. I'm out of the way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what is it that it makes the presence of the body stronger? Is it like self-confident, or is it because it's anchored, it's more powerful? What is it?
It's presence. It's when there's no movement away from here. When the resistance falls, crumbles off. When there's no resistance to
Just being.
this
Yeah.
moment. That's when, whoa, as if everything falls into place. Oof, and you're just here. No fear, no anxiety, just simple, ordinary here-ness.
Ordinary here-ness.
Yeah. No special way, no big bells, no whistles, no huge experiences, bliss out or whatever, all that stuff, what we think, or we have ideas how it should or could be. When that all falls off, it's
Yeah.
just here. It's so solid. It's so solid.
I also feel a change in the energies. Just it everything goes more easy. It's just yeah.
My experience too.
Yeah.
Everything goes more easy. It's unbelievable, actually. It's like everything falls into place so smoothly.
Yeah.
It's when there's no resistance. Then it just is the way it is. It flows. And you can't do it. But it's just the funny thing. The moment there
Yeah.
is somebody that wants to do it and interfere, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
That already is a resistance.
Uh-huh. Oh, they must teach it at schools.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you please take care about that, Sylvie?
I will.
That might be your job. Yes, please teach that at schools. It's so important. Kindergarten.
Yeah.
Kindergarten.
Yeah, I found a publisher for my book. So and it is for
Oh,
children. So
there
maybe
you go. There you go. Yes. Yeah. The gift you
kindergarten
bring.
non-duality.
Yes. The gift that you bring into this world.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, you do. You do. Yes. It's like every each of us, that
Yeah.
are showing up at this time on the planet and in our field,
Yeah.
we bring our personal gift. I really like you all to look at that. You all bring your personal individual gift here.
Yeah.
And for this time, which is so, so, so important. However you do it, just that you're showing up in this moment here is the gift already.
Yeah, that's
Very,
beautiful.
very important. I'd really like to, gosh, I hope you can all see that. So, so, so important. Every each of you, very, very important here, right now, in this moment on the planet. There's something huge new happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's us. It's us. We came for this. We
Uh-huh.
came for this. Hmm. So you bring that into the schools, kindergarten, and everywhere.
Yeah. We
Or
will
whatever
see.
your job will be. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very important. I know that, when the somatic experiencing work came, Peter Levine, who was
Yeah.
actually founder of it,
Yeah.
he was wishing that it would come into schools, his
Yeah.
and I'm just seeing, gosh, how far it came into the world, huh? So
Yeah.
grateful to that.
Yeah. I also have his books also about the
Mhm.
children. Yeah.
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 And then so many others explored and brought their gifts in.
Yeah.
So we got to be very clear about our gifts, every each one of us. Very, very important.
Thank you also, Meike, for what you are doing. Yeah,
Oh,
really the most beautiful thing in the
mm.
world. Yeah,
Oh, thanks for receiving.
yeah,
And thanks for hosting and participating the way you
yeah.
do.
You're welcome.
Mm, mm. Yeah, it's nice that we have the space to share the way we do.
Yeah.
So beautiful, so precious.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope you're having easy nights until baby comes.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, we will see how long it's staying in there.
Yes, we will. Wishing
Yeah,
you all the best.
thank you.
And I'm sure we will hear when
Yeah,
baby
of course.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Maria.
Hi, Meike.
Hello.
there's a little seeing that's not me. This was happening. The body's only here for it.
Did a little compassion open up for the body with that seeing?
Yes, it's good. It's more the emotion stuff that goes through the body, mostly through the belly. Not always, not alone. It's
Easy to be with?
pardon?
Easy to be with?
In connection with you, it's easy.
Oh,
Alone, there is, and it's maybe it's the loneliness that's going through. I'm not interested to give them words when they are not coming from themselves.
yeah, I hear you. But I'm glad that it's easier in our connection to be with. Mm.
Alone, they're immediately, no, not immediately, but they get names and it's not helpful to.
Yeah.
But it happens, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
it looks like I have to do something like feeling the feet on the ground and this stuff. When it's come in mind, and I try to do this.
Yeah.
You come out of this thought.
Yes.
They are passing through.
Mm. Mm. Yeah.
It's my way now.
Oh, so
Oh,
good
this
to
way.
hear.
Yeah.
So good to hear. So good to hear. And again, what a gift. You doing that, bringing it to the whole world, all the environment. That's so wonderful.
Thank you.
Finally. Yeah. Finally, we're learning, or have learned already a lot, to show up. Oh, man. So needed.
I want to give place for others now. Thank you.
Thank you. Laura.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm not sure how long we have left. Are we pretty close to the end?
We have 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm having a really hard time regulating.
Oh, okay. Ah, I'm so glad you bring this.
I have been working on it since we talked.
Yes, I can feel, Laura. It's fantastic. You've got a sense of the body at all? Yeah.
I can have a sense of it. It's just so overwhelming.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I hear you. Gosh, now I just wish we would sit next to each other and hold each other's hand. Oh my gosh.
It's been like this for days, and it's a very specific thing that's happened, and the pattern is so common. And I've been coming here for so long, you know, like hearing everyone talk, and I don't understand.
No
That
worries.
feels even more overwhelming.
Yeah, but you don't have to understand. That's the good news, you know. Now we are with you. For everyone is it's a different conversation with everyone. Sometimes something resonates, sometimes it doesn't. It's all right. It's totally fine. So your system is going through a lot, especially since we talked last time. So I would say it's fantastic. And it's reaching out. That is even better. And emotion, which is also very, very healthy. So those tears that are coming, it's like they bring something into flow. There's a little bit of a flow going on. Yeah, even a breath coming. Just me saying that. Or something is recognizing, yeah, emotion, and it brings a little bit of a flow. And I'm not alone. You are not alone right now. Does the emotional release make it a little easier in the body?
Yeah, there's just a lot of thoughts. Like,
Okay.
I feel like I've spent my whole life so aware of everything, and yet I just can't seem to move through the body overwhelm.
Yeah.
Like since I was a kid, I've been aware of patterns and what's going on with
Yeah.
other people. Like I've had that so sensitively, and
Yeah.
but I just can't seem to do the next step.
You're just doing the next step right now. And it's very early because you're still pretty young. For me, that
I've been
happened
coming
all
for
much
years.
later.
I've been seeing you for like 7, 8 years now.
Oh, phew.
I know.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
But it's like I know, and yeah, I can't.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can just invite a little bit of kindness in. You know, systems, I have no clue what the Laura body system had to go through in its short life or what it inherited. I have no clue. But it seems like it has been so very massive, so strong that's that it had to do exactly what it's done. It would loop and it would have ideas and it would be aware at the same time, all of it, everything you just described. So I'm just, what I'm trying to invite you to see is that your system hasn't done anything wrong. it has tried to find a way to have an easy life. So it is a very, very intelligent system. So this is my way of inviting a bit of kindness, at least from where I'm looking.
It feels like too intelligent, like it's so on its own because it sees so much,
Yes, I really
and yet
can
it
see it.
can't, and yet it can't like
Mm.
move into the space where that is okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's just see, because there's been quite a lot of emotion right now. Let's just see how it feels in this moment. If there's a little bit of a release or not. And you don't, you just tell me if there is or if there isn't. Or you don't even have to say anything. It's just you're noticing. Yeah. Just that there is this strong emotion means that something is softening.
It's such a bad view of itself, like it can soften and then it remembers that there's such a dislike and a frustration and
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. So is it maybe also possible to, because you are observing very clearly, but that observer is kind of a judge also, huh? There's a judge in that. It's not
yeah,
a,
always. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
what I'm
more,
saying. It's
more a
observing, but it's
judge.
judging
Yeah,
all the time. And yeah, I see it all the time.
yeah. So it's not really, a clear, clean,
Oh,
heartful space. No, it's a judge.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
but that's good. So we identify that. So there's a judge. And that one is just scanning and checking it all the time and yeah, making right and wrong. Yeah. So, but there's also something behind that. Can you get a sense of that? Okay, okay. Well, let's just give it a little moment. If we can see if there's something beyond the judge. Let's just, let's give it a moment. So there's a breath, which is fantastic.
I mean, I
And
can be here, but I
say
don't
again.
know. I can be here. Like that's always been
Yeah,
relatively easy with
cool.
you,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know that thing that you're right
Yeah,
now
no, I'm
anyway.
cool. Well, that's fantastic. So you can be here with me, which I take that as a compliment. Is wonderful.
I mean, it's never been difficult.
Cool. And then let's just be here, the two of us, and our beautiful friends. Just you and me and our beloveds. Kind of, nowhere to go, nothing to do. System does what it does. We can see there's not much of a say that we have in it. Just does it. Just does it. And we're here. Lots of movement going on, but still easy to be here with me. So nice. I'm so happy to hear that. The judge is very active right now.
I mean, there's a thought and then there's a pain. So I don't know if that's a judge or not.
Okay, so a thought and a pain. You feel that pain in the body or outside the body? If you can locate it.
It's hard to know because it's just such a default to think of a certain thing and to think it causes pain. So I don't actually know.
Okay.
Maybe it
good.
doesn't. Maybe it doesn't cause pain. Maybe it's just an idea that it causes pain.
No, well, that's enough. Just an idea is enough to cause.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty real, just an idea.
But it's a good question then, like, how do you know it's painful?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a good question.
I mean, I ask myself that all the time.
And where would you feel the pain?
Yeah, or the body, I suppose.
Inside or outside the body?
If you say outside, what does that mean?
Yeah, I've spoken with people who
I
would
think it's
experience pain outside of the body.
Yeah, if the movement actually feels like that, and yet I don't quite know how that works.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're not looking about the mechanics right now. We're just looking, you just
Yeah, it feels
feel.
outside.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
And then the body responds to that, and then the body,
Yeah.
the pain is outside. Yeah.
Far out, huh? Yeah.
That's a new idea. Not sure I want any more ideas.
Gives your mind something to chew on. Oh, darling.
I also take so much responsibility for this.
Yeah, it's a strong identity. It's a strong identity that wants to do it really right and wants to keep it together. And wow, so
I think because it feels like it gets it wrong all the time.
it thinks it. Say again. It feels.
It's interesting because it feels like it gets it wrong all the time. So it feels like it has to be responsible for that.
Yeah. So how can we make it see that there's nothing to do? How can we make it see? It's like, whatever it does will not work.
I know.
I know you know. I know you know. I know you
I'm
know.
totally cornered. Like nothing works, and yet it can't give up.
It's good to see that. At least it's good to have this conversation, I would say. Because I know you know it all. So, yeah. So
Not all of
now,
it. I don't know all of it. I don't know the spaces that others talk about. I don't know. I mean, I have moments of presence with you, but I don't know the universe that people adhere to. So I don't know it all.
yeah, but it is different to witness a conversation or to have a conversation. So
Yeah.
sometimes, it does not make sense when you listen to a conversation, to an exchange, because it is very personal in a certain way. So I would not even compare or go with that. It's like sometimes some things resonate and
Yeah.
take that. Take
Yeah.
only what resonates. All the other stuff is not for you. That's how I go. When I'm listening, it's like, okay, I know I will be exactly for that moment awake when there's
Yeah.
something in there.
Yeah.
Never compare yourself.
No. And again, there's a lot of work I do around that. Like something in me knows there's only this experience, like it knows that. And yet that also feels like a holding it together all the time.
It's just good to notice that there's something that tries to hold it all together for
Yeah.
whatever reason. It makes sense to itself. So it's more, if that noticing, that seeing can be soft. And I'm introducing it in a way, but it's okay if it can't be soft. It's okay. From my side, it comes as soft as possible.
Yeah, it wants that invitation
Yeah. And
because I know that's the only thing left.
yes. Give it some time. Give it some time. Something that has wired itself, hardwired itself into material since a long, 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 long time. It can't give in immediately. It needs a bit of softness. That's all I've got for you right now, Laura.
Yeah, it's all good.
I know.
I appreciate it.
I know you do. I wish I had more. Mm, mm, yeah. Mm. Blessings from us all. Yeah, you see here, all the love and kisses are coming towards you. Mm. 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 Yeah. Thank you all for showing up. Mm. Wishing you a happy new year. And love and peace. Shall we?